In this video, I'm going to solve 4 questions about interpreting linear expressions. So let's begin. The first question is, it costs the school band $S per sandwich that they make. The band sells each sandwich for 20% more than it costs to make, so they earn profit. The expression 73 times S plus 0.2S describes how much money the school band received selling sandwiches at their last fundraiser. Match each amount in the situation with the expression that represents it. Okay, so 0.2S is 20% times the cost of making a sandwich. So 20% times S is the amount of profit per sandwich, the profit the band earns from one sandwich. Yeah, so this is the right description for 0.2 times S. That's 20% of the cost, which is the profit per sandwich. Okay. 73, the number of sandwiches the band sold, that is correct. Okay, because that is the price per sandwich, including profit, and 73 times that means that they sold 73 sandwiches. So the number of sandwiches the band sold is 73. Okay, the cost to make one sandwich, that is S, we see it here. It costs the school band $S per sandwich that they make. So the cost to make one sandwich is S. And the amount of money that the band receives for selling one sandwich is S plus 0.2 times S. Yeah, because they sell it with 20% profit, and S is the cost, the initial cost, and 0.2 times S is the profit, so the cost plus profit is the amount they receive for one sandwich. Okay, good. Today, Isaac needs to walk his dog, water the garden, and feed the fish. D is the number of minutes it takes to walk his dog. G is the number of minutes it takes to water the garden. And F is the number of minutes it takes to feed the fish. The expression G plus D plus F describes the total number of minutes it takes Isaac to do all 3 tasks. We can also use the expression G plus D plus F to represent the same quantity, okay, because here we are adding 3 terms, so it doesn't matter which terms we add first, the D plus F or the G plus D. Okay. Match each amount in the situation with the expression that represents it. For reference, the dog is an animal and he needs to go outside to walk. The garden is a bunch of plants, not an animal, and it is outside. The fish is an animal and she lives in a water tank inside. Situation, total minutes of the inside tasks. The inside tasks is only the fish. Okay, because the dog is outside and the garden is outside, and the only task that is inside is feeding the fish. So the total minutes of inside tasks is F, which is the fish, feeding the fish. total minutes of the outside tasks. So outside tasks is the dog, is walking the dog, which is D and the G. The D and the G represents the total minutes of the outside tasks. The total minutes of tasks is involving animals. Okay, so we have animal, which is a fish and a dog. So D and F is the total minutes of tasks involving animals, and the total minutes of tasks not involving animals, which is the garden. It's the only one that is not an animal, so the garden is G. Okay. So inside tasks, fish, total minutes of outside tasks, dog and garden, animals, dogs and fish, and G, garden not involving animals. Tatenda takes T seconds to mow a square meter of lawn, and Ciara takes C seconds to mow a square meter of lawn. Tatenda mows 700 square meters of lawn per week. 700 square meters of lawn per week, and takes her T seconds to mow a square meter of lawn. So each week she spends 700 times T seconds on mowing the lawn. And Ciara mows 750 square meters of lawn per week, and it takes her C seconds. So she spends 750 times C seconds per week to mow the lawn. Okay, which expressions can we use to describe how many more seconds Tatenda spends than Ciara spends mowing lawns during 4 weeks? Okay, so the difference so Tatenda spends 700 T seconds. So this is the amount of seconds Tatenda spends per week, per 1 week. And this is the amount of seconds Ciara spends on mowing the lawn per week. So the difference per week is how many more seconds Tatenda spends than Ciara spends. So 700 T minus 750 C, that's the difference between Tatenda and Ciara per week. We need to multiply this by 4. So this is correct. How many more seconds Tatenda than Ciara? So from this I understand that 700T is greater than 750C. Although 750 is greater, I guess T is greater than C, because since they ask how many more seconds Tatenda spends than Ciara spends, it means that Tatenda spends more time. So 700T needs to be greater than 750. 150C. Okay, and the difference is here, and this is the difference per week within the parentheses, and 4 weeks is 4 times that. Okay, so 4 times 700T minus 750C. And now when we apply the distributive property, so 4 times 700T, 4 times 7 is 28, so 2800T minus, and 4 times 700 is 2800, and 4 times 50 is 200 more, so it's 3000, so it's minus 3000 C. 2000T minus 3000 C. Okay, 2 answers. So the answers are C and D. Good. Oops. A school charges $6 per ticket to a dance. They spend $300 on music and decorations. Okay, so the cost of the dance is $300. Cost of production is $300, and they sell each ticket for $6. Okay, the expression 6 times n, which is n is the number of tickets plus minus the cost of production, describes the amount of profit the school makes from the dance if n students buy tickets. Okay. What does 6n represent in this context? So 6 is the price per ticket, and n is the number of students who purchase tickets. So 6 times the number of students that purchase tickets is the profit, the revenue, the amount of money they make from selling tickets before they subtract the cost of production. The amount of money the school, the amount, 6n, for all, yes, this one. The amount of money the school charges for all n tickets. Good. Thank you for watching, and in the next video I'm going to do this practice, writing expressions, word problems. So I will see you in the next video.